that don't know how to make white rice from like when you buy it from the bag at the store. White rice from scratch, people, arroz blanco. So I'm here to teach you a little bit how to make it. This is the way we make it in Puerto Rico. I am from Puerto Rico. My name is Maddie, and this is Totally Maddie. So I am going to teach you how to make white rice. So it's very basic. I have here for 1 cup of rice, you need 1.5 cups of water. All right, 1 cup of rice, 1.5 cups of water. If you know this, you can make white rice. So I have here white rice. I believe this is medium grain. And I washed it a little bit, rinse it off, and drain it, and put it back in here. And I have 2 cups of rice here and 1.5 cups of water in here. You have to wait until the water boils. The water is in a rapid boil, and you want to do that, okay? You want to wait until that water boils. Then after that, you're going to add your already rinsed rice. Remember, I have here 2 cups. So I put 1.5 cups of water for each cup. So it'll be 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water. All right? So what are we going to do now? We are not going to do very much actually, because this is where people mess up. This is where people get confused, because they think that they have to stir, they have to stir, they have to stir, and you do not have to stir all the time. Stop stirring, no lo muevas. So to that, we're going to add, I have here about 1 tablespoon of salt. Remember, I know it sounds like a little salt, but you need to flavor your rice. You know, your rice is not going to taste like anything unless you flavor it. So we're going to do that salt. And then we're going to use vegetable oil. Don't use olive oil when you make white rice from scratch. Vegetable oil is what you want to use. If you use olive oil, your rice is going to taste, it's going to be sticky. And if you're making a Puerto Rican dish, like this is what I'm doing, you don't want sticky rice. You want that loose rice. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Talking about olive oil here, I use vegetable oil. And we're going to put it right in there. Actually, I'm going to use a little bit more. It looks like it's not too much. You want that, you want kind of like taste like salty onion. All right. So this is our vegetable oil, and now what we're going to do is that we're going to wait until that rice starts boiling again. And I'm going to mix it because we're going to incorporate all those ingredients. We want that salt to dissolve. Now we're going to wait until that water starts boiling again. And when it starts boiling again, and the water just kind of like starts evaporating, when you can start seeing the rice again, that's when you're going to stir 1 more time. You're going to put the lid on, and then you're going to turn it to low. You want to turn it to that low point because you want the rice to kind of like cook on its own vapor. And that's what, and then you're not gonna stir, no peeking, no like looking in there, no stirring. You're gonna do that last stir when you start seeing the rice. Close the lid, turn it down, and wait like 20 minutes. What I do after 20 minutes is that I stir it. I open the lid, I stir it, kind of taste to see if it's al dente or something like that. And if it is, close it back again, and then just let it continue cooking. It should not take you more than 25 minutes. This is one way to make it from scratch. This is the way my abuela used to make it. This is the way my mommy makes it. I know that there is rice cookers in there. I have used rice cookers also. But this is the way I like it. This is my Hispanic heritage right here. And it's so easy, and this is so simple. So let's see how it's doing. We don't want to stir anything. So you see how we have that rapid boil again? You want to wait until you can start seeing the rice. But you don't want to like burn it either. So you have to really keep watching. This is the time that you really have to stay in the kitchen to make sure. You don't want to burn this rice. So you want to stay in the kitchen a little bit, maybe doing something else, but just keep an eye on that rice. All right? I'm not going to stir. I'm just going to see and see if I can see it due to time here. Mami, estoy haciendo el arroz blanco que a ti te gusta, que tú me enseñaste. Estoy enseñándole a todo el mundo a hacer arroz blanco. Hice 2 tazas de arroz blanco con 3 tazas de agua, sal y aceite.
Keep going. Just keep going.
So anyway, so yeah, what we're gonna serve with this is the basic rice that we usually do with like red beans, habichuelas guisadas, or pink beans, or Today in my house we're making pink beans, habichuelas rosadas, with chuletas, with pork chops. So I wanted to start the rice before I start anything else because we are going to put this on the back burner and we're going to just let it go on low until it's cooked, until everything else is cooked, and then we're going to have that steamy, nice little rice with a little bit of salt in it. Let's see if you can see these. So you see how the water's starting to evaporate, and I haven't stirred it at all. I'm just moving this so you guys can see it. You see how the rice starting to thicken? We're almost to that point when we're gonna stir one more time. Then we're gonna put the lid on, and then we're gonna turn it on low. And I'm actually gonna turn the back burner on pretty soon. Doesn't want to turn on, huh? Oh well. We'll just keep it in here for a little while. Okay, so now you can see the rice starting to do a peekaboo thing. You see these little holes that it's doing? That's the steaming. All right, so this is what we want. That's exactly what we want. So now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna stir one more time. You see the rice didn't burn. We still have water in there. You don't want all that water to go. So now we stir it one time. We're gonna put the lid on. Now we're gonna turn it to, I had to put it on 2 because my chuletas and everything else, my pork chops are not ready. So I'm gonna turn it really low, and I am not going to lift up that lid, stir that rice, do nothing. We're gonna pretend that that rice does not exist until we are ready to eat. Then we're gonna check it after 20 minutes, and then we're just gonna, if it's ready, we just turn it off, leave it on the back. If it's not, we're just gonna keep it for maybe 5 more minutes, but don't turn it back on high, all right? Thank you, muchas gracias, buen provecho.